There is a Powerbook G4 15-inch. I picked it up yesterday. I just could not resist the offer. It was not far from where I live listed, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. So I paid amazing $30 for it. The guy says it should be working, but you know, that's always when you buy used stuff, you can test it out. Anyway, as you can see, we have a little damage. I don't know how that happened, but it seems to me it's not too hard of a fix. Just this little latch here snapped out of its like housing, and now it doesn't want to close. Maybe it has been dropped, I don't know. Apart from that, it's in pretty good condition, especially the keyboard. It looks really good. Has probably never been opened. Can't say that for my 15-inch Powerbook. Well, the ones I always had. Battery is also here, which is good, although I think it's dead. And yeah, also on the bottom, not a whole lot of scuffs. And yeah, I mean, this little thing here kind of ruins it. But hey, we don't have a power supply for it, nothing, so I'll have to get out my Powerbook bag, as I call it, and then we'll plug it in and see if it does something. So that is my Powerbook bag. I've got 3 Powerbook G4s in here. This very old one, which unfortunately died randomly, just doesn't want to boot anymore. Kind of unfortunate. My trusty old 15-inch Powerbook. I'll compare that to my latest here, and a 17-inch one. Also, we got a couple of power supplies and firewire cables and all that. So yeah, when you compare that, you see immediately this isn't as nice as that one. This is the Powerbook I personally used years ago, and this is like the ultimate. And it's not quite the ultimate, like from spec wise, but it has an SSD, it has Leopard, it has a Linux. That's why I think it's the ultimate, but it's not perfect. We get here missing screws, which I don't know why, actually. Keyboard is a little more worn than that one. I mean, it all works, nothing wrong with it. Battery is also dead, but I don't remember when I booted that up. We get wrong screws in the wrong places. It's not like a showroom example, but yeah, we can maybe make this into one when we fix that, because that is really bloody annoying to look at. I'll quickly try fixing that, and then let's see if it has an OS, and if not, we'll install one. And here is the result of our repair job, or, well, can you call it this way? Well, probably. It looks way better than before. Now, it's not perfect, as you can see. That's because these little clips, they've just taken too much of a toll, and they just don't latch anymore. It should be like this, as you can see. But hey, I mean, that's much better to look at than the whole aluminium sticking back out, so that is definitely acceptable to me. It kind of ruins the perfect visual appearance of it, kind of, but I mean, that's fine. So I plugged in a charger, and it does charge, which is good. So yeah, it needs a clean afterwards for sure. I don't know where the guys always keep those old laptops around, but they always are really filthy. Anyway, let's see if it boots. So I put you on the tripod here. Let's boot that sucker up. Ooh, that optical drive didn't sound very happy. Now it's so fun because the guy said he wanted to install El Capitan for whatever reason. And I said that's not possible because of G4 processor and all that, and he had no clue at all. So, you know, just saying, because so many people think it's just normal to know that PowerPC and all that, but this guy had no clue. So anyway, we get an error. No such file or directory. Well, that is not great, but nothing we can fix. I mean, this is after all a working system, as we see. No graphic glitches, no like random shutdowns or so. So this error is not the end of the world. It's just a software problem, which is really good. Computer appears to be working. So what I will do is I will just go ahead and clone the internal drive of this to that one that has a Leopard installation on it, and with all the updates and some software. I just don't want to go through the hassle of installing Leopard, running all these countless updates and all that. I'm just too lazy. We got the firewire connection going, so let's boot up our second Powerbook here. Hold down T, which brings it into target disk mode, and then we hopefully see it popping up on the first Powerbook screen. Alright, Macintosh HD launched right there. Great. So yeah, this is a pretty screwed up installation of some sort of macOS on this. I don't know what he did there, but it's nothing good. Super Duper is ready here. Let's open that up. Yes. So we'll copy here the SSD, Macintosh SSD to HD, so it doesn't seem to recognize the Linux in any way, which is good. Okay, I'll just send it here. It will probably take a little while. I've got some software on here, 10.4 Fox, old iMovie, VLC, just your basic stuff. I cleaned it out after I stopped using it, I know that. But there's still some remainings, like Text Wrangler, used to use that a lot on here. What did I also use? Yeah, back then Aurora Fox. 10.4 Fox did not come around until I kind of stopped using it. Or probably was there, I just did not use it. I also used iPhoto. I used LibreOffice. Just don't see Microsoft Office. I also remember using Microsoft Office. Huh. Yeah. Alright. Well, never mind. All long gone. I mean, it's way too slow nowadays for my stuff. But back then, it wasn't fast, but it got the job done, believe it or not. Web browsing always kind of sucked, but I did some coding on here. I did some writing, even some editing. But that was only VHS tapes, DV tapes. But anyway, yeah, that's my old Powerbook. Brings back many memories. That's like a computer I will never get rid of. Just, it's one of my favorite laptops. So yeah, let's see what this guy has under the hood then. What processor, what RAM, what graphics card. Maybe it's faster than mine. I don't know, we'll find out. My god, that really took an awful long time. So hopefully that worked. Let's go over to that one. Copied without any issues. Shut it down here. Alright, found a startup disk. So the copying seems to be fine. This boot really takes a long time. I suppose it doesn't have a lot of RAM. It's probably got like only half a gig or something. So hey, that's what I think at least. But it's booting. It's going slow, but it's booting. Battery is not recognized, so the battery is stone dead. Maybe it's coming back to us when I leave it plugged in a while, but I don't think so. So let's now go to About This Mac and see what we have. Alright. We got a 1.33 gigahertz G4 Power PC and half a gigabyte of RAM. Yep, as I totally expected. Not a lot for Leopard. I'd go for at least 1 gigabyte with Leopard, at least. So it's a little bit slower than mine, not quite as fast. Let's go to graphics. We got the 9700. That's, I think, the same graphics card. I gotta say the trackpad is in much nicer condition than on mine. But why do I always say on mine? Both are mine, but the OG mine here, this is really worn out, and this one feels, honestly, that feels like brand new. Much better click feel, and also the trackpad doesn't feel as like worn out and stuff. So the condition of this laptop is pretty good if you look away from this problem here, which is very welcome to see. So yeah, this being a 1.33 is not that bad, but half a gigabyte of RAM for Leopard is it's not really all that much. It's quite a pain to use with half a gigabyte of RAM. So what I'll do now is I'll find myself maybe another RAM stick, but first let's go in here and hope that it's one single 512 mag stick and not two 256 mag. That would kind of suck. Where is it? Speicher, there it is. Yep, that's good. So we get on the upper one 512 max and nothing in the lower one. Yep, unfortunately I have to tell you that the optical drive in this is shot. A very, very common issue. These things, they just always seem to die. I don't know. I seem to be very lucky with this one because that one is still working. So, whew, my god, thankfully. So let me look for the RAM stick. We wanna, of course, make this better. Even if I only like find a 256 megabyte or something, it's always better than nothing. Not a happy fan there. But hey, also it kind of smells funny. I don't know if that's good or not. Maybe it's just some dust burning off of the CPU die or whatever, CPU heatsink. What do I know? I will now try this old fella. And unfortunately, yeah, it's in bad condition. Ooh, stopped. Oh yeah, probably because the fan stopped. And yeah, we'll see if it now boots or if I was right and it just doesn't boot. So we'll see. Yep, nothing. Dead. Gone. Yeah. Kind of sad. But since this is in really terrible condition, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, what we'll try to do is see what RAM it has. So let's pop this. Maybe I could sell that like as a parts machine. But then again, who buys those? Hey, would you look at that? Yes. 512 megabytes. Oh yeah. This RAM stick must have cost a fortune in 03. 512, my god. So, there's another one in there. Let's just check out what that is. I mean, maybe this is a broken RAM stick and that's why it doesn't boot. Hopefully not this one then. I'll plug it back in and see if it boots now. I mean, it's a simple thing we can check. Also try that one then. Alright, unfortunately no success. I tried swapping those in and out. Also, tried with a different RAM stick and didn't do anything. It doesn't even spin the fan and nothing, so it must be a power problem or something. Whatever. Not an issue now. We get a nice upgrade stick for that one. We'll bring this to 1 gigabyte. And I don't know what that is or how much that is, but it's probably not a whole lot. So yeah, we'll just swap in that RAM stick and then we'll close out the video. Oh well, those Powerbooks, they seem to age. Yeah, this one has the exact same problem as Matter one. The lower RAM compartment doesn't work, so that seems to be a really widespread issue. I just remember I bought those two apart from each other. They're probably made in different years and all that, and they have the exact same problem. Really, really weird. So one of them gets recognized, the other one doesn't. And I do not think it's because of a dead RAM stick. It's probably just another dead compartment. So that one, the 256, that's not recognized. So yes, of course, I'll try to swap in that one and see if it recognizes it, so then we can rule out that the RAM stick is dead. But I do not think it's the RAM stick's fault, it's more the compartment's fault. I'm pretty sure. So we'll try. Okay, let's see if that thing works. Beep beep. Oh no, RAM problem. Oh no. It's probably booting now with 256 megabytes. Because if it would have been the RAM stick, that's the original that came out of the Powerbook, then it wouldn't boot now. So yeah, the bottom slot is useless. So hooray, second Powerbook with a bottom broken slot. And yeah, figure it out at least that this RAM stick is dead, so we can throw that away. Or maybe it's just the Mac that's being picky, because I've had many PCs where RAM sticks were just fine, but on Mac they weren't. There you go. Leopard with 256 megabytes of RAM. So yes, it does boot up with 256 megabytes of RAM. Wow. That's it's pretty cool actually. I don't want to imagine how slow it is to use, but we'll see. Just check here the activity monitor, how much it uses. Oh my god, we got 35 free megabytes. That is not a whole lot. Just open up 10.4 Fox and now I kill it. Now that's it. Just watch these couple of megabytes shrink to nothing. Yeah, 5 megabytes. 6, 8, yeah. My god. I really thought it was slow with 512 megs, but cut that in half, it's really slow. So, can't even bring the window forward fast. So here it is, a Powerbook 5,4, 1.3 gigahertz, running here Leopard. We fixed it somehow, you know, kinda. It runs Leopard, I guess, so, you know, that's fine for me. So yeah, that is another Powerbook in my collection. Wasn't really gonna buy one, wasn't looking for one, but I tripped over this one and I decided to buy it, and it was fine for 30 bucks. I mean, it's nothing I can complain about. Almost everything's working. So yeah, and by the way, still not open here. So my plan is to swap around these modules, get the 512 megabyte back in the working RAM slot, and then yeah, store it away. So I am now only missing one more Powerbook G4 to complete my collection. I have two 15-inch, a 17-inch, even here it is, even though it's dead, titanium one. So I'm only missing the 12-inch which is kind of hard to get. Those weren't so popular, I guess. Oh my god, it launched. Look at that. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, so hope you enjoyed this little PowerPC video. It was a while since I made one of those again. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.